Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We have Sandeep Nan. He is the owner of Fisherman's Marine here in the studio. You can see that right down there, right behind him. That's presented by also Junior here in the studio, his GM. It's good to see you, Junior.
Good to see
Sandeep,
you.
It's good to see you. Since we've seen you last, it was right when you acquired Fisherman's Marine.
Yes.
And we've talked about this on air and off. That was kind of a thing for especially all of us here in the Northwest. You know, it's been kind of an iconic location. And there's been some really positive things. And believe it or not, I get to hear a lot about it. But overall, first question I got for you. Since you've acquired Fisherman's Marine, how's it been? How are things going? It's different than what you've done in the past.
Yes, I mean it's been an adventure. It's been both challenging and rewarding. And I'll start with the challenging part. I mean it's just me getting into during the off season, October, November, December, January, especially it's slow. And this year, given the storm that we had, that didn't help. So the cash flow has been challenging, and so that's for any business. There are seasonality, and I just got into that off-season kind of time frame. But in terms of rewards, I mean, and some challenges too. There, just learning all the systems, the back-end systems, inventory management, website, all the complaints we were having from people about many of the things. Learning about the products and different brands that we carry. Meeting our employees, and that's just been. We have, I believe, some of the best employees in the, I worked in many industries, and just loving what they do, and so welcoming to me always. Support from the customers many times through our employees, as well as sending me emails or messages directly. Then getting into the trying out fishing, and now a little bit of duck hunting.
Yeah. So
all of that has been all that learning. Has been really amazing, and the people have been great. I love the puzzles. I love the challenge of the things, and it's a lot of small pieces and variables in this. It's a puzzle with real consequences. But I've been enjoying putting it into different streamlining things.
Well, I can only assume. I'm not trying to dive into your head, but I can only assume that coming from your previous business and then buying one that you haven't been in previously. That had to be one of your motivating reasons, was that you love to put those puzzles together to make the whole business just better, more prosperous.
Yes, both the things. I mean, one, yes, I could do some other business too, whether it's given my tech background or some other kind of business.
Sure.
Right, but I love the outdoors. So I was into skiing, climbing, mountaineering, and now it's fishing, hunting, and other outdoors.
Yeah.
So it has to be outdoor related. It has to be community related, like the Ascent Outdoor Store I own in Seattle. It's very community focused, and likewise here.
Sure.
There is a big community support. And then, yes, of course, then the business challenge part.
Yeah.
Like it has to be something I love to do, which is more outdoor related.
Yeah.
And then, yes, solving different pieces. It's just a bigger beast compared to my Seattle store.
Gotcha.
So there are a lot more variables. There are almost 170 employees. And much more inventory, like versus a certain number of products we carry.
Sure.
Is a huge amount, and new product lines too, which I wasn't very familiar with. I'm slowly getting familiar with them.
I would have to assume that it's going to take you a while, for all those to become too familiar. But you said that you had a chance to go duck hunting for the first time this year.
Yes, I did.
This past season, and that's my favorite thing in the whole world to do, is to chase ducks. It's a sickness, but you can actually. Once you get started, Junior, and I don't know if you spend much time doing it either, but it's just one of those things that you just can't stop doing. But here's a photo. Your first duck hunting trip, is that right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, that's a green-winged teal, one of the most delicious ducks that you're ever going to be able to take, period. They are fantastic, and there's another shot of that. They're just beautiful. Now, you don't have to tell me the rock that you were on or where exactly you were, but was this Oregon, Washington?
It was in Washington, near north of Bellingham, right at the border area.
Okay.
Area, yes. It was with the Dawn Coffee Company. They
yeah.
us, Brian and Ryan, and they were both amazing people. And
yes, they are.
Really had a lot of fun, and our buyers were there with us, our hunting buyer. And all
Very cool.
It was it's a pretty good trip.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of fun. I mean, it's just certainly one of those things. The last time we had Sandeep in, he and his family had been out fall Chinook fishing. That was your first opportunity to get the family to do that.
Yes.
And it was nothing but smiles from him himself, but also his children and family members. I mean, so it's really cool to see how things have changed. And I know that I mentioned to you prior to the show, you know, for whatever reason, folks that are at home watching, they'll contact us when they think that there's something weird going on, no matter what it is. See, I'm just a TV host. I'm just a TV host. That's all I do. But there's been nothing but positive responses that we've heard. And trust me, the people are not afraid to be non-positive. Junior, you know this. It's been nothing but positive. Would you say the same thing as far as the feedback that you've heard so far?
Yes, I would say that. I mean, whether it's, as I said, I go and meet I go visit all the 3 stores, meet our employees, and a lot of them are telling me like how, you know, people have reached out to them and that things are looking better, our website is doing better, and I don't know, the show I was here with you, how they appreciated me being here and talking about it, and so all that has been very positive. And of course, I mean, we are making an effort to do things better as we are learning. I mean, everything takes time, of course. You can't change such a big organization so quickly. But like our, you know, talking about the website, when I started, it was on a slower platform, so we switched to a faster platform. It's faster now. There were less than 10,000 products on the website. Now we have, you know, already over 32,000, maybe another 10,000 or so to go. And hopefully by March end, we'll have everything that we carry in our store will be on our website. We're changing our POS system, so point of sale system. So inventory is fully integrated right now. It's sync, and you know, mistake happen, and that's why sometimes we have to cancel our orders. But anyway, so we changed that is fully integrated. We are now shipping from all our 3 stores. So that's making it faster. So you know, that's on our website. I think overall it's looking better. I mean, there is still, of course, room to improve.
Sure.
Same for our inventory. We have had, you know, many time feedback from different people that you know, our bags are empty, or you know, we don't have the right things in place, and we are definitely making a concerted effort on that too. And you know, our like I was talking to our tackle buyer Cole yesterday, and he says that in past few years, like compared to past few years, we are a lot better place in terms of how much inventory we have now related to the current season. I mean, that being said, there will still be gaps, and there are, you know, always a few reasons for that. Of course, you know, having this off season and cash flow we're talking about, that doesn't help with the breadth of you know, products we carry. You cannot carry all of them all the time. You need money to carry them. So more people come in, more we can sell, more customer shows the support, you know, more we can carry, of course. That's the thing. And
I've been told the same thing. I was actually, you know, I go in there a lot. Okay? My home store is Oregon City. If I hit it just right, I could hit it with a golf ball, okay? I'm not far away, trust me, I'm not far away. I went in there just a couple of weeks ago, in February, a week and a half ago, and I actually bought size 14 beads to chase steelhead. That has not been the case in February the last few years. Nobody knows this better than Junior. Don't think you're getting away with this with not having to mention or talk a little bit, Junior. So we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, we're going to continue our conversation with Sandeep, the owner of Fisherman's Marine, and Junior, the GM of all 3 stores. Now we're going to talk a little bit about show stuff, and we might even pick up where we left off as far as what's going to be there, right? Because that's what everybody's going to be curious about, as they always are. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Everyone, don't go anywhere.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Yakima Bait, steeped in tradition, innovation, and fishing success. And by Procure Bait Sense, ruthlessly effective.